James, we're finally catching up, mate.
Finally got here, Lee.
Yeah, well, 24th of this month, March, you've got a huge fight, mate, with a massive carrot on the end of the stick, because not only is it VIP versus VIP, but the winner gets to fight for the English title.
Fights for the English title, yeah. I've been waiting for these kind of fights for a long time. I know Steve Woods is probably really naffed off with me for the last year and a half, because every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm messaging him saying, you know, is there anything there, is there anything there? And I don't think there's no better fight at this stage, Lee, you know.
You know what I like about this is, even before it was made as a final eliminator, you both accepted the fight, because you knew it was going to progress you, or progress the winner in the right direction. So, you know, this is just an added bonus, isn't it?
This is what do you know what I mean? I've got to respect Nathan Bennett for taking the fight, got to respect me for taking the fight. I think fights like this need to be made in boxing at the moment, Lee. There's a lot of people moving around, and you know, we're both welterweights, we're both managed by the same manager, promoted by the same promotion, so I don't see any better fight. So, you know, we've got to get it on. And like you said, we was willing to take it over 8. It was supposed to be 4th of March, then it was 11th of March. You know, we've been given a huge promotion in Channel 5 and Wasserman. Thank you to Steve and Wasserman Promotions there, and I think he's gonna steal the show. There's a few good 50-50 fights on the show, but I think this is going to be a great fight, you know. I'm pretty sure he's going to be, mate, because I know Nathan's up for it. I called with Nathan about 2 weeks ago. Training's going well for him, but you know, this is what you've both got into boxing for, to see. You know, and I remember speaking to you when you first kicked over, and I always said to you, I believe you could be an English champion. And this is the chance for you to prove that and make that true. 100%, Lee. Like I said, it's I don't think there's no better fight out there for me at this moment in time. You know, we're both around the same ranking. I think the welterweight division's opening up now. I've said it a few times. I feel like, you know, the top 10, they're really pushing on now. You know, they're pushing on.
There's a little gap for you.
There's a gap there coming up through. You know, for the Englishes, the little intercontinentals and stuff like that. So I want to be right in there, Lee. I've had a big experience in the last couple of years, mate. It's been great, you know, linking up with Anthony, and I've got all the right people around me at this moment in time, Lee. You know, we make life perfect, and it's going to be the pinnacle fight for me. You know, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say anything about anyone, because there's a lot riding on this fight. Not even the English title, and Nathan will be in the exact same position, because we're both around the same. There's a lot riding on this fight. It's a must-win fight. So unfortunately, I'm going to win it, and that's how it is, Lee. We've got to.
And if you do,
both got to put it on the line.
And if you do, like I say, before the end of the year, you're going to be fighting for the English title.
100%.
You know, king of your country. It's a wonderful, like I say, carrot on the end of the stick. And what I love, that's just being rewarded for saying yes. Because it was never on the cards, and now it is. It's a bit like the week after you or the week before you, I should say, in Wigan. We've got the 2 kids that entered the super welterweights, and
they've been rewarded, haven't they?
They've been rewarded now, because not only are they going to be the super welterweight VIP champion, they're going to be the Central Area, or one of them's going to be the Central Area champion.
No, it's great, like you say. We accepted the fight as an 8-rounder, and now it's a final eliminator for an English on Channel 5 Wasserman Promotions on a world title undercard. So, you know,
and not only that, there's a good possibility that the winner, when he fights for the English title, it's going to be on Channel 5 again, because it'd be silly for them not to.
I think the winner in this fight, you know, it'll push him on. I think Channel 5 might look at him and want to take him for a few more fights and stuff like that. And you know, it's a big fight. It's a big fight on the show. I think it might get on Channel 5, so I'm looking forward to finding out just what's up.
Am I right? Is Lyndon Arthur fighting for the world title?
Lyndon Arthur fighting for the world title, yeah. You've got Conor Walker and Nathan Bennett. Conor Walker and Kane Gardner in a fantastic fight. It's going to be. I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Just those 3 fights. They're all worth the ticket price alone, just for those 3.
You've got to take your hat off to Wasserman for putting these fights together. You know, Conor Walker and Samuel Ante was a fantastic fight to watch, and very, very entertaining. And I think it's going to be more of the same.
This is going to benefit you a little bit, because this is basically your home turf.
100%. Yeah.
Nathan's coming up to your backyard.
I've been there many a times, Lee, and I always take a lot of people there. They're noisy.
You've never been beat there.
I've never. Yeah. It's just, listen. It's come at a great time, this, for me, Lee. I love. Everything's right at the moment. A lot of things I fight for, and it's just everything at the moment. I'm feeling good. Preparations are brilliant.
Who have you been moving around with it?
Do you know what, Lee? I've been doing a lot of 10 rounders with all the lads in here.
Yeah.
We've got Sahir Iqbal.
I'm going to chat to him because he's on the show.
WBC Youth World Title champion.
Massive.
We've got Levi Kinciona, who's awkward.
I've just seen him here.
Yeah, he's training here. Yeah, we've got William Crawler, Anthony Crawler's brother, who's great, just turning over.
I used to film him as an amateur.
Yeah, we've got Jake James, who's a really, really good boxer, and Bobby Faulkner, who I believe will go on and win fantastic titles because he is an absolute nightmare.
He was a phenomenal amateur.
Absolute nightmare, mate. But it's about concentration, and the last 2 rounds I've been getting in with Bobby, and it's like, you get in your 8th round and you think you can't use the fitness card when there's 2 lads coming in every so often. But I like sparring. It's good.
Do you believe that's going to be your forte? Because fitness has always been a major part of your game. You are supremely fit.
Yeah.
Do you think as the fight progresses, that's going to be more?
I think so, Lee. Anthony's trying to work it. With his experience, he knows what to do, and he's trying to work it where it's not about relying on that. It's not about relying on it. It's about round after round, instead of just thinking, we can push into them back rounds. But you know what? I'm going to start fast. I'm going to start. And he's gonna take. I think he'll take off early.
So you think, because it'd be silly not to use that engine of yours.
Yeah.
So you think if you set the pace high from an early stage, that will benefit you further down the line, because it's something that you can keep that pace going throughout 10 rounds, whether it's 10 rounds or 12 rounds. Which is
like I said, Anthony's had it. I got it all sorted. We've been working it every day. I've been doing 10 round sparring for 4 weeks now, just constantly working game plans and keeping it straight and keeping on task as such. So, whether I start fast, whether I start slow, I leave that down to Anthony. It's not about me. It can change.
Is this going to be the first time you fought on a Friday as well?
No. I fought on a few Wasserman shows.
Yes, you have. Yeah,
when Steve Woods has done the undercard and stuff like that. But
in fact, you got a stoppage, didn't you, last time out?
Yeah, I stopped the guy.
The second round, was it body shot?
Yeah, he just had a good fight with Tom Farrell.
He did. He had a very good fight with Tom Farrell.
Jack Rafferty had fought him a few times before that. Yeah, it was a good little fight. That was coming after the John Miguez fight. So I knew, I needed a big fight there to put myself back up there, and
and now you are.
Put my name back up. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to sit here and start saying anything, but I'd probably say when it goes to the bookies, Nathan might just be the favourite. I only laced a pair of boxing gloves up 7.5 years ago, Lee.
Well, you as a professional, I said it to Nathan, as a professional, you're more experienced. This is going to be your 21st fight. I think it's going to be Nathan's 16th fight.
I don't know Nathan's amateur background.
Well, he had a very good amateur background.
There we go.
Merseyside and Cheshire champion, numerous occasions, won a few box cups here and there, boxed for it. Surely boxed for England a couple of times. So, a good kid.
I didn't know amateur boxing was till I was 21, Lee.
No. But I used to think that held you back a little bit mentally. Not nothing else, but I always used to think you put yourself behind other people because you hadn't got that amateur background. But I think that's beyond you now.
Oh definitely.
And now I think you can use this experience that you got as a professional and
still freshly, still love it. I still walk in here with a smile on my face every day. I've not been doing it all my life where it starts becoming a chore. Fresh, I'm happy. I'm keen. This is the fights I've been wanting. It really gets that fire going in my stomach, and I can't wait. I've got some brilliant people around me at this moment in time. Carving up well. I'm diets from 10-week out now.
Do you think that could be a difference, because Nathan is moving up to welterweight now, and you've got to be fair to admit that you are a huge welterweight. I mean, I remember when you first started your career as a middleweight, and you were in good shape then, and you didn't look small as a middleweight. Now you sort of get every inch out of your, every potential out of your body that you can. And how you make welterweight, I don't know.
The thing is, I look at it like, we're both going to make 10 stone 7 on the Thursday before the fight. If I come in bigger, then that's because I've got everything right. It's not about getting it right the week before the fight, it's about getting it right 10 weeks ago. And I have got it right 10 weeks ago. And I've got the right people around me who are going to say after the weigh-in, okay, have this, have that, have that. I don't really, I make the weight very, very well. People think I don't make the weight well. Honestly, I could fight on the day weigh-in at 10 stone 7 if I wanted to. Debated moving down to super light a few times, but the weight's good for me. I enjoy it. I enjoy pushing myself and seeing where I can go. Every camp I'll change little things and go, well, I'll keep that in and I'll still see.
It's about making little tweaks each time, isn't it? You make too big of changes and you don't know what's right and what's wrong. But I think over the last 2-3 years, you've learned to fine tune that now, so hopefully this is going to be the best you've ever been, and will help you benefit further down the line to be even better.
100%. Listen, Nathan Bennett's a very good fighter. I don't really know him, so I can't sit here and build a fight that's not there to be built. I don't really know him. I've seen him fight a few times. I've watched a lot of him. It's my job. It's my job. I'm not going to sit here and say I've not. I watched his interview. I know he's been sparring a super middleweight because he thinks I'm a big lad, but I punch faster than a super middleweight. I'm a lot more accurate than a super middleweight. So that's he's getting his camp right. I'm getting my camp right. We've both had a 10-week camp. There's no excuses. There's no excuses for nobody.
So March the 24th, no excuses.
No, there is no excuses. It's dog eat dog. We're both going to go for it. I know he's keen into. He's an angry guy. I've seen him.
I've got a lot of time for Nathan, and obviously you're both VIP, so I'm going to be a bit impartial. So I'm only going to say may the best man win. But what I do think is the crowd that are going to be there, they're going to be winners, because I think they're going to see a special fight on the night, and whoever wins will deserve it.
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant night of boxing, and do you know what? Everyone around my place are buzzing because that's bringing, I'm not from Bolton, I'm from Wigan, but Bolton's literally 2 miles from my house.
It's close.
The Reebok Stadium isn't Bolton, it's like Horwich, it's more or less like Aspel.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, it's right in the middle, and Wasserman are bringing World Championship boxing to my local place, and they're all getting behind.
And it is almost your boxing home, isn't it?
100%, yeah. I'm at home here. This is my home, But I was willing to do the 4th of March in Liverpool. A fight's a fight at the end of the day, we're both going to go in there and try and implement the game plan, and whoever gets the game plan right is going to win, Sometimes boxing ain't about just coming forward.
Well, I'll let you get on with
Thank you very much,
preparations.
Yeah.
Good luck for the 24th.
Really appreciate it.
And all I can say is may the best man win.
And also, like I say, I've got the right people around me. I've gained a lot of good sponsors, and I just want to thank them personally, and I'll send them over to you.
You send them over, and as this video is going, you can see them in the bottom hand corner of this video, and it's a little way of you saying thank you for helping your journey.
24th of March, it's on, it's time. Let's go!
See you later, James.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.